Good morning and welcome to Sanctuary at Holguin, Cuba. It's a pretty brand new resort, about 2 years old from what I've heard. Everything is fresh, everything is clean, everything is still functioning. Now to get here, you land at the Holguin airport. It's about a 3.5 hour plane ride from Toronto. And once you get here, they'll pick you up from the airport and then shuttle you for about 2 hours to the resort. Kind of in the middle of nowhere. And it's an area that's in development still. So there are 2 more resorts being built beside here. And I'm sure in the future there'll be more resorts being built around this area. It's pretty underdeveloped right now. Now, from what I've heard, they're aiming, or they are, the 3rd most touristy spots in the whole country. I'm pretty sure they're aiming, yeah. So anyways, come join me.
I was lucky enough to get a free upgrade to an ocean view room, and quite frankly, I found it to be the best room at the resort. It was a corner room, so it had a view of the pool and the ocean. The room itself was very new and clean. It had all the amenities that you would expect in a Cuban resort room.
So the Grand Memories main lobby and the Sanctuary lobby are pretty much the same thing. It's in the same building and it's right next to each other. You'll see that there's a Sanctuary bar in there as well, and the check-in, check-out as well. For example, in the case of Grand Memories and Sanctuary in Cayo Santa Maria, we had 2 lobbies. One was for Grand Memories, another one was for Sanctuary. Here though, the lobby is the same.
Now that we're done chasing the cats, let's go to the pool.
There are 2 pools at Sanctuary, and there are more than enough seats here with lots of shade. When I got here yesterday and checked into the room, I thought that the power didn't work in my room, but it turns out that the power did go away for about 40 minutes to an hour. And I don't know how often it happens, but yeah, that can be an issue when the resort is in the middle of nowhere. It's an up-and-coming area. The sanctuary pools are usually quieter. There isn't any music here, as opposed to the Grand Memories pools where they do have music blaring throughout. So if you like a more quiet time by the pool, it's better to be in the sanctuary area. It's close proximity to the rooms. I mean, right behind me, you can see that they're the different blocks, as they call it, of sanctuary. And your room will be right by the pool. The acreage of this resort is a little smaller compared to some of the other resorts out there, but you have everything. Personally, I like everything being close by, so I don't spend too much time walking around getting to different places. If I forget something in my room, then I don't have to spend 30 minutes of my time to go there, pick up the thing that I didn't bring, and then bring it back. For the pools at Sanctuary, I don't think, at least as of right now, I don't think you have to wake up early to reserve your spot with your towel, because there are plenty of seats, and again, the resort doesn't seem like it's at full capacity, maybe less than half even. And you come to Cuba for the people, and the people are very friendly, they're very nice, and they're very accommodative of whatever you may need. I realized that the lock on my balcony door wasn't working yesterday, so I went to the lobby and I told them, and they assured me that they would come and somebody would come and fix it. Let's see how long it takes. Everything is in pristine condition because the hotel is relatively new. It's around 2 years old. Everything is fresh, and also they do a good job at maintaining things as well. Now, after the day of your flight, the Sunwing rep wants to sit down with you and go over all the information that you need, excursions, etc. So that's where I'm going right now. Now, one thing that I find interesting is that there are indoor walkways through all the blocks, since they're right beside each other, the blocks where you live. And if it's raining or if you're tired of the sun, it's very easy to just walk through straight from the main lobby and walk through to your room. Might be a bit of a detour, but it is what it is. Now let's go check out the restaurant here at Sanctuary. It's called Barbanegra. Barbanegra, yeah. It's an indoor-outdoor seating area, and usually it's a la carte at dinner, but it's an open buffet for Sanctuary guests during lunch. Now, what beach resort review would be complete without the beach? Let's go there. This is the Sea Breeze Beach Bar, and as you can tell, it's right by the beach, and you can come and grab your drinks and you can sit right here and enjoy them. They're open from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. usually. It's hot outside today. Very warm. I mean, what do you expect? It is the middle of May. The beach itself is nice. It's well kept, and I can see them cleaning up behind me actually. And yesterday when I got in, it was a little cluttered. There were a lot of, little plastic things and seaweed and things like that on the beach. But it seems like by today they're cleaning it all up. So points for keeping the beach clean. The beach has loungers, and usually you do have to come in a little early to reserve them with your towel. They could do with a few more loungers, to be honest, but when I came here in the afternoon, I did find a lounger to sit at. The water is good to swim in, and it seems pretty shallow. It's beautiful, as you can tell. It's turquoise. That's the Cuban beaches, right? It's a little windy today, so it's a little wavy. Now, right beside Sanctuary, there is a coral reef that you can walk through. It's a little cluttered and it could use cleaning up, but I'm sure they'll get around to it soon. I'm a little hungry. Let's go check out the lunch buffet here at Sanctuary.
The Sanctuary lunch buffet had an assortment of veggies such as cabbage, lettuce, tomatoes, and carrots. It also had pork, some fish, and beef. No chicken on most days though. They also had bread, rice, and cheese. For dessert, they had a few pastries which weren't too sweet, which was nice.
Thank you for joining me at Sanctuary at Grand Memories in Holguin, Cuba. See you in the next one.